Hey, what is going on? My name is Anand, and in this video, we're going to talk about Amazon SES. First, we'll talk about what is Amazon SES. Then we'll see how can we set up Amazon SES. And third is how do you connect Amazon SES with an email marketing platform like GrowMeOrganic to send unlimited emails. If you're not aware about GrowMeOrganic, it allows you to connect unlimited senders, add unlimited contact, and let you send unlimited emails. Make sure to check out the 14 days free trial if you haven't tried it earlier. Go to the description and sign up for the 14 days free trial of GrowMeOrganic. And in this video, I'm going to show you how can you connect Amazon SES with GrowMeOrganic to send unlimited emails. Now, the reason why you should consider Amazon SES first is it has got the best deliverability in the market. Second, it is that it is super affordable. Let me just show you something. So with MailChimp, if you want to send 10,000 emails, you need to pay $200, whereas for Amazon SES, you just need to pay $1 to send 10,000 emails. It's crazy, right? The reason why MailChimp is charging you a hell lot of money is because you're not aware about a SMTP service like this. Now, the third thing is obviously it has been offered by Amazon. It has been backed by Amazon. So you've got the brand as well over here. Now, let's look at how can you set up Amazon SES first, and then we'll see how can you connect Amazon SES with GrowMeOrganic. And this process of connecting Amazon SES with GrowMeOrganic is something that you can do it with any other email marketing platform out there. So it's not going to be biased about GrowMeOrganic. You can, if you already have an email marketing platform, you can still connect Amazon SES with whatever email marketing platform that you've got. Now, first thing that you need to do is just to make a Google search. Just search for Amazon SES. That's it. Amazon SES. And then here we've got Amazon SES link. So let me just click on this link over here. And then here I need to sign into my console. Right now, I've already created my account with Amazon. Now, all it takes to create a new account with Amazon is your first name, last name, a password, and your credit card information. Don't worry, they're not going to charge you for the service until you're not utilizing it. So, but just to ensure you're not a spammer, you need to put your credit card, a valid credit card. So put your all the information and the credit card and you're good to go. You'll be able to create an account. Now, if you're still not sure how do you create an account, you can refer to this article, and I'll drop the link of this article in the description, but it's super simple and I know you're not going to need this article in order to create an account. So just click on sign in to the console. We've already got a free account over here on Amazon. I've already put in my credit card and all the information that it needs. Now out here, as you can see, I've chosen Virginia as my region. Now I can switch to Ohio as well. This is where my Amazon SES is already approved. Let me just switch to Ohio first. Now you can choose any region you want. It's not at all compulsory, but maybe you can choose the region which is more closer to your country. Now out here, let me just search for SES. So search for SES and look at this. What I'm getting is Amazon Simple Email Service. Just click here and look at this. I've already got 2 of my domains connected with Amazon SES and it has already been verified. This is where you set up DKIM, DMARC, SPF and other few records in order to ensure that the emails that you're sending has been verified by these domains. Now, if I go to my dashboard, look at this. I can send 50,000 emails per day. And the reason why I've got these credit is because I've requested Amazon SES to increase my daily sending limit. When you create a new account, let me just show you by switching to a different region, because this different region is going to consider me as a new account at this point of time. So I've switched to a different region And now what I'll do is I'll open my account dashboard. Look at this. Your Amazon SES account is in the sandbox in US East and Virginia. You've got only 200 emails for every single day. You can still use that credit, right? You don't have to connect. If you don't need to send more than 200 emails a day, you can still connect your domains and can start sending emails. That's still fine, guys. Like 200 emails are not bad. Now, uh, first I will show you how can you connect your Amazon SES and how can you connect your domain with Amazon SES, because obviously you're not going to use Amazon SES as a domain to send those emails, right? You've already got a domain like xyz.com, and that is what you need to connect, and you need to verify the DKIM, DMARC, SPM, and all kind of records in order to ensure the best deliverability. And then we can go ahead and request for the production access. But that's very simple. You just need to click on request production access, and here you just need to tell them what is the purpose. But let's just go back and first connect the domain, and then we'll look at how can you write a message to request for the production access. But this will still let you get started with Amazon SES. Even if you don't request for production access at this point of time, you can still get started and you will still be having all the features that you need to get started with Amazon SES. So even if it takes you a lot of time to get approved by Amazon SES to get out of the sandbox, you can still get started with Amazon SES. So first thing that you need here is to create a verified identity. Now here you need to drop the domain that you've got. So I'll click on create a identity. There are two ways I can verify my identity. One is by email address, that hey, look, I'm going to send all my emails from xyz@domain.com. Another way is that I'm going to use this domain on all kind of emails that I'm going to send, right? I'm going to use xyz.com, but the username can be different. It can be anand@xyz.com. It can be john@xyz.com. So what I would prefer is to choose domain, because you can choose the username according to your need, right? So I'll just click on the domain, and I've already got a domain. So I'll type this one, sendmail.io, right? Now assign a default configuration that you need to check. Okay, you don't have to do it. Just click on use a custom mail from. This is where you'll have to configure your MX and DKIM record that I'll talk about. So here, if you when you get an email from, let's say, from any server, it shows you the from domain. That from domain needs to be a subdomain of your domain. If you've got sendmails.io as a domain, then you need to create a subdomain of that domain. What do I mean by that is, let's say you've got sendmails.io. Now what I need to create here is mail.sendmails.io. It can be anything. You can just write SES. It can be blah, 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 whatever you want to. You just need to write one subdomains text over here that we're going to configure on our DNS record. So for this one, I'm going to choose ses.sendmails.io, or maybe you can choose Amazon ses.sendmails.io, whatever you prefer, right? It's not compulsory that you choose this name over here. You can choose whatever name you want to. And then in advanced DKIM record, I can choose the easy DKIM to get started with. Choose this one and then just create the identity. Now look at this. What you need right now is to verify the domain by adding these records that you've got, these DNS records that you've got. And here as well, you've got a bunch of other DNS records that you need to add. So you might have bought your domain from Namecheap, Hostinger, GoDaddy. They'll give you an advanced DNS configuration system where you can add these records. And I'm going to show you the DNS record for my VPS server. So let me just pause the video. Okay, so just to make things simpler for you guys, I've opened bunch of hosting providers where I've got different domains, and I'm going to show you how can you find your DNS management system on different hosting providers. First, we're going to look at Hostinger. So this one is Hostinger's website where I've got my domain, which is this one. And now if you want to find your DNS, this panel over here, what you need is just to click on domains, then choose the domain where you want to set up the DNS record. First click on domains, choose the domain, and then click on DNS/name server. And you will get an interface like this. Now this is where you can add the record. Now what you're getting is CNAME record. Here you're getting MX and TXT record. So what you can do is you can change this to CNAME, MX or TXT, whatever is the record type, and then you can start creating those records. Now out here in GoDaddy, you go to the website and here you click on the DNS. That's very simple. Just go to the website on My Products. For whatever domain you've got, just click on DNS and that's it, right? For Namecheap, what you need is go to Namecheap, sign into your account. You can choose the domain that you've bought for yourself, and then go to domain list over here and then choose advanced DNS. And here in advanced DNS, you'll be able to create your new record. How? Click on add a new record and choose, whatever is the type of record, NS, CNAME, TXT. So for different hosting providers, you've got different template, but it's all going to be same, right? The process of creating a DNS record is going to be same. Now out here, I've transferred my name servers to a private VPS server. So I'm going to configure my DNS records over here. But look at this, guys. These interfaces are going to be super simple. All you need is just choose the type, add the name, point to whatever IP you want to, and then just add a record. That's it, right? So if I have to do it for this one, okay, let me just do it for this one. So all you need is just copy this part. Don't copy the domain part. Just copy this part, the subdomain part over here. This gibberish text over here, then underscore domain key. So what I'll do is first I'll choose CNAME. So I need to choose CNAME, and then need to paste this one, and then I need to copy this target value and paste it over here. That's it. And then I'll just click on add record. So choose the type and then add the record. That's it. So I'm going to do it for send mails. But one thing where you may get stuck is this one, this MX record. For MX record, you've got priority. This one is priority value. So let me just show you for MX as well. So if I go to MX, look at this. What I'm getting is a priority. So out here, you need to paste your domain. This one, Amazon SES. And then you need to copy the value, this one over here, and then the priority value. That's it. Now I'm going to do it for this one. So how do I do it? This one is a webmin dashboard over here, and I need to go to my DNS configuration. So I can find it from here, DNS record. Don't get overwhelmed by this dashboard. It's something similar to what you've got at Hostinger, GoDaddy or Namecheap. So out here then is going to be the same thing over here. Create a record type. and here I'm going to choose the type of record that I'm going to create. So first record that I'm creating is a CNAME record. So I'll choose CNAME and then I'll click on create a record type. And then it's going to ask me record name. So record name, again, that's simple. So I'm going to copy this one, go back here, and then the target DNS value is going to be this one. So I'll paste this one over here, and that's it. You just create an account, create a new record. So I'm not gonna waste your time by manually copy and pasting these values. So let me just pause pause this video and copy all the records, and I'm gonna quickly walk through these records after I'm done with that. Okay, so look at this. I've added these 3 records over here and the value of these 3 records, right? So if I go back here, this one should be approved within few minutes. If I refresh the page, let me just refresh to see whether it has got updated or not. If not, it might take some time because it takes some time to reflect on the DNS. But once done, it's going to show you whether the DNS record have been changed or not. Okay, look at this. We've got the DKIM value configured. Then the next thing what you need to do is to set up the MX and TXT value. So let me just show you for MX, and for TXT I'm going to pause the video and do it myself. So for MX record, I'm going to create a new record. Okay, not like that. I need to choose MX here. Create record of this type. So okay, not same as domain. I need to get Amazon SES. The priority should be 10 and the value should be this one, not 10. I'm not going to include 10. So this post over here and then create. That's it, right? And let me just quickly do it for TXT as well in front of you. So just choose TXT, create a record type, choose this one, paste this value, Amazon SES, right? And then this value over here, this entire thing, TXT record value, and create. Now for my DNS, it was quite quick, but maybe for hosting or GoDaddy, it can take some time to reflect this. So don't panic about that. Just wait for some time and keep refreshing the page. But Amazon SES will send you an email once your DNS gets configured, and it will tell you all of these records have been verified. But let me just refresh the page to see whether my MX and other record have been verified or not. Okay, so it's going to take some time to reflect that, but don't worry about that, right? We already have our verified identities configured. Now what we need to do is to create a SES credential that we're going to connect with any SMTP server out there to send emails. But look at this. This one as well has got verified now. So we've got everything set up in the right way. We've got our domain verified. Now it's not going to bother our deliverabilities. All we need to do is just to create our SES credential. So here, when I go to account dashboard, here what I'm getting is the endpoints. This is the host value. This one is the port. And here we can create a new SMTP credential. Let me just first create a SMTP credential. That is something I need to copy and paste somewhere on my notepad or on my Excel, because that is going to be displayed for once. And then you won't be able to create you won't be able to look at the credentials value. So for this one, let me just name it send mails SES. And then let me create a new, okay, SES SMTP and create credentials. So here, what I'm getting is I'm gonna delete these credentials after I finish the video, but for the sake of this video, let me just open Notepad so that I can save these values. First is username, and second is the password. Okay, so we are back to the dashboard, and now I'm going to talk about how do you connect your Amazon SES with GrowMeOrganic. And by the end of this video, I'm going to show you how do you request and what are the best practices when you're requesting for the production access, right? But first, it is very important to connect your Amazon SES account with whatever email marketing platform you've got, right? So for this demonstration, we're going to use GrowMeOrganic in order to connect those accounts. Okay, so right now we are at GrowMeOrganic. So all you need in order to connect your SES with GrowMeOrganic is just click on All Tools and then choose this one, Connect New Sender. That's it. Just choose New Sender, and here you'll be able to connect your Amazon SES. Now out here, I've already connected my Amazon SES. So if you want to do it from scratch, you need to click on connect a SMTP sender and you need to fill out the form. I'm going to show you a pre-filled form, which is this one. So here I'm going to give this a name, sender name, just for my sake to identify this sender. Second is what my recipient is going to see when they'll receive an email from my end. This is going to be the sender's email. I can change it to whatever that I want to because I've already verified my domain with Amazon SES. Now here, I need to put my username, my password, and my host, which in this case, I can find it from here. Okay, let me just go back and I can copy my SMTP endpoint from here and I can paste it over here. And I've used port 587. So this one, force TLS connection, and that's it. You're good to go. Now out here, you can connect whatever IMAP that you want to. IMAP is something which is responsible to receive those emails, to track the replies that you've got. So my domain has already given me a SMTP and IMAP, my cloud hosting provider, and I'm using Hostinger right now. So Hostinger has already given me IMAP values. So I've added my IMAP over here, my IMAP port over here. Now, if you want to find out the IMAP value of your hosting provider, you just search for that. Just search for GoDaddy IMAP value or search for Hostinger IMAP value. If you've got Google Workspace, you can find it from here. You can just change this to Google app. So if you have Google Workspace connected with your domain and you're getting all your emails in your Google Workspace account, then you can just change it to Google Apps, or you can go to growmeorganic.com/SMTP to find out IMAP value. But it's very simple. You just switch it to Google Apps and you'll get the pre-filled IMAP. Now here you will put your username and the password that you've got. Now this password is not going to be the SES password because SES, these are the SMTP credentials and we cannot use these credentials in IMAP values, right? So these are the values that you use to log into your email account. So you add your username, your password, and then the daily sending limit. Since we've got Amazon SES, we can keep it, something like 50,000 emails a day. But for me, I'm going to keep it 2,000 per day at this point of time. Choose your time zone, the country where you're living at, and then just click on update. And that's it. You've got your SMTP server verified over here. Now coming back to Amazon SES, what we're going to look at is how do you request for the production access. Okay, now look at this very carefully. Each step that I'm going to tell you is super important. So pay attention to this one. Here, we can choose marketing or transactional email. Now, marketing email is something like newsletter that you send, or anything to promote your offers, updates, things like that. And transactional emails are something like invoices that you raise, account notifications, forgot password, or anything like this. So for this purpose, I'm going to choose marketing. Now here you write the website. And the good part is one of your domain, one of your website is already verified. So Amazon SES already knows that you own that domain. Now, here is the tricky part. What I would suggest here is to connect the domain that has got a good website and that has got a email collection lead form, anything that collects email. Why? Because you need to tell Amazon from where are you collecting those emails, right? Even if you don't want to use that domain to send those emails, I would still suggest you to use a good looking website, a good looking domain, because later you can come back and add a new domain that through which you want to send those emails. But initially, when you want to get approved, make sure you've connected the domain that has got a good looking website and a lead form, anything to capture those emails, right? That is very important. And in the description, you will tell them the process through which you've collected those emails. So what you can tell them first is, hey, hi team, I'm looking forward to get approved by Amazon SES to send emails. Why? Because my previous email marketing software was too expensive. You can add anything like that. Then just tell them, I was using MailChimp or any email marketing platform that you were using in past to collect those emails, right? You'll tell them the process. This is how I've collected those emails. Maybe you had a group, a Facebook group. You've ran some ads, or you've got a newsletter form on your website through which you were collecting those emails. If you want to send cold emails, never tell them that this is your purpose. Just tell them that, hey, you collected those emails through, newsletter or lead capture form, because Amazon SES won't allow you to send emails to a cold email, right? So don't tell them that you're trying to send cold emails if that is your purpose with Amazon SES. And the next thing that you need to take care of is that when you will send the first email with this form, so you filled up marketing, you put in the website, you added the description over here, then here you've added the email to which they can reach out to you if they've got any question or any follow-up questions that they've got. You are instantly going to be rejected for the first message you're going to send. Why? Because that's an automated system. And if your texts are not too large enough, if it's not like 1,000 word paragraph, something like that, they're going to reject your email. But you don't have to write 1,000 word paragraph in order to explain them that, hey, this is why I want to get approved with Amazon SES. For myself, I've written just 2-3 lines describing them what I'm trying to do, and I've put in my best website over there, and I was already approved with that domain. So it was very easy for them to look at my website, because a human is going to look at your website and approve your SES account. But for the first time, you're going to be rejected, because that's going to be a bot, and that is going to, look at the basic qualification criteria, like the size, the length of the text that you've written. Don't worry about that. Just copy and paste the same text. If you've got the best answer crafted, and even if you get rejected for the first time, copy and paste the same text and just send them. And within 24 hours, you'll be getting a reply from them whether you've got approved or not. If they've got some extra questions on top of that, then you need to reply to that question, and then you're good to go. You'll get approved by Amazon SES. But the takeaway from this video is that always add your best website, even if you're not going to use that website to send emails, because later you can come back and add another domain through which you're going to send those emails. But you need to get out of the sandbox, right? Now that is it for this video. I've shown you everything over here. How do you connect Amazon SES with GrowMeOrganic? If you've got any other email marketing platform, you can connect it with that as well. In the next video, I'm going to share about a private SMTP server. Now, private SMTP server is something that you can host on your own cloud, and that makes it even more affordable for you to send those emails, because right now here you're not paying for any credit. You're just paying a fixed fees of that cloud server. That's it. And you can send as many emails you want. Right? It's going to be even more affordable. But look at this, guys. Amazon SES, AWS is super affordable, and it has got the best deliverability. So even if you want to continue with Amazon SES, I would suggest that it's the best choice. So you need to, although you need to do the hard work that I've just shown you right now, you need to go through this entire process in order to get approved. But once you're done, you're good to go. There's no upfront cost you need to pay. The billing that you get is by end of the month, and you pay that amount. But if you want to own a private cloud SMTP server, you need to pay upfront for that SMTP server in order to own that, and then you can go ahead and scale your outreach. If you got any question about SES, SMTP, email marketing, feel free to comment down below. I'll try my best to reply those questions, and I'll look at each of the questions that you'll post, each of the comment that you'll drop down. So make sure that you drop down a very valuable question, or the comment that you've got, and I'll reply to that question as soon as possible. If you haven't signed up for GrowMeOrganic yet, this is a platform where you get unlimited credits to send emails, to upload contacts, and to connect senders. You can connect multiple senders. You can send emails with automated follow-ups. Not just that, using GrowMeOrganic LinkedIn Extractor, you can extract emails from LinkedIn or the B2B email database that we've got. And the best part is you get unlimited credits. So if you haven't tried GrowMeOrganic yet, sign up for the 14 days free trial, even without putting your credit card. And I'll see you in the next video.